All right. Hey, Facebook. How you guys doing today? It is Testimony Thursday. So I have a very special guest that's going to be coming on for you this time. And I believe he is out of Memphis, Tennessee. He is a very sharp guy. And he has taught me so many great things about online marketing and attraction marketing and things like that. So I cannot wait to share him with you. His name is Rock Dillon, and I am very much excited and thankful. Hey, Tony Portis, how you doing, sir? So I am, this is Financial Literacy Month, right? We're in the month of April, and this is Financial Literacy Month. So we are bringing you not only financial literacy on the Rucker Report, but we are also bringing you testimonies about, my business partners. We brag and we celebrate a little differently. We brag when we pay off debt. We brag when we raise our credit scores. We brag when we pay our mortgage off early. We brag when we start an investment, a brokerage account, and we are learning to be better investors where our money is making money, is having babies for us, right? So it is a wonderful experience and journey. If you have not had the opportunity to experience becoming debt free or to get a pay raise without asking your boss or getting a second job or working overtime, because two jobs are for two people. And we are most definitely wanting to show others how you can definitely change your financial trajectory. That's a big word for some people. We are definitely wanting to help change the trajectory in other people's finances. So please, I want you to tune, share this, share it out, invite some people, tag some people, because what you're going to hear is another amazing testimony from one of my business partners. He is phenomenal, and he has taught me so much about the online marketing and how you have such a massive reach, right? You don't have to limit yourself. And you can make money all the while you are at home. You don't have to get up to go punch a clock necessarily to make income, and your notifications can go off at any time when you're able to make money from home. So as soon as he gets on, he's going to take over the Rucker Report and bring it loud, lively, and lovely, right? So I will share my testimony with you. And shortly after I got started in the business, I was able to adjust my W-4, and I brought back $800 into my household. That was $400 a paycheck, right? So that allowed me to not only build a mini emergency fund of $3,000, it also allowed me to pay my car note off early. And I was able to pay it off a whole year early. So just imagine the amount of interest that I saved. Without further
I can't hear
you
you.
can't hear me?
Okay, I can now.
Okay, go ahead. I introduced you, so
How you
I
doing?
am doing amazing. How you doing? Oh, we lost him. So he's gonna have to come. I have to put him back on. What? What happened? What happened? I lost my guest. I lost my guest. So he's gonna come back on. Hey, Miss Belinda Howard Rogers, how you doing, Queen? Thank you for hopping on.
I don't know why that just happened. It kicked me off for some reason. They must don't
Facebook
want
don't
these
want us
people
to
to
be
get. Huh?
great. I said Facebook doesn't want us to be great.
Exactly. I don't be wanting people to get this great information, but yeah, I appreciate you having me. When you said 5:30, I forgot that you was East Coast and I'm Central, so but it's all cool. It works out even better this way. But for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Ronald Dillon. Everybody calls me Rock. That's what I go by. I've been called that pretty much my whole life. Um, and pretty much how I came along to this opportunity, my story may be similar to someone's, or it may be a whole lot different. One thing about this company, we have real people, so we have real stories, and I'm not gonna make up anything for you so it can sound all good and sound like I'm holier than thou. None of that. My how I came to this company was simple like this. I'm not sure how many of you guys know Cedric GMT Williams, but we're actually from the same hood. We're from the same hood, North Memphis. We both from North Memphis. And I had been seeing him for a while, doing his thing with GMT, stunning, doing all that. And times was getting a little rough for me, right? Like everything I was doing seemed to be moving either too slow or wasn't working at all, right? So, I mean, I swallowed my pride. That's what I did. I swallowed my pride and I reached out to him. But me reaching out to him, I assumed I had already prejudged the man on what it was he was doing to make money. Because where I'm from, how people make money, you know, is in the streets out here. So I assumed that this man was selling dope. I really did. I just knew it in my heart of hearts. I just knew he was selling drugs. So, but time had got that bad and had got that rough for me. I approached him, and I wanted to have a real man-to-man meeting. I was trying to get plugged in. If you're not following what I'm saying when I use ebonics like that or street lingo, I was trying to put myself in position to get whatever he was getting and sell whatever he was selling, right? So, and he was like, huh? He said, man, what you think I do? I said, I already know what you do. We ain't even got to talk about that. I know what you're doing, so I'm trying to get on and do that. So I'm just trying to get me a little piece of that pie. And he was like, bro, I'm in my econ. I said, you in my econ? Now, at the time, I had already heard about my econ before, but the person that was trying to tell me about it, they wouldn't break it down. They wouldn't explain it to me the way I had needed to hear it. So I never paid it any mind. I was like, you mean to tell me you making all this money, the stuff I'm seeing from my econ? He was like, yeah, man, that's all I do. I strictly help people make money, manage money, and multiply money. He was like, that's what my econ teaches us, the strategies to wealth. So I was like, you know how you give him that faith? I'm like, man, you lying. He was like, I'm dead serious. So boom, he showed me my econ. He broke it down to me. He might even show me some check amounts. And I was like, oh my God, it's on. Sign me up. Where do I sign up? That's how I became a part of my econ. And the crazy part about it is I did just like any other person do. When you don't know the value of something, you kind of you move slow with it. You don't do I still didn't work my econ at that time. Like I had my econ, I tell people I got two different dates because I had joined in April of last year. So man, this finna be my 1 year anniversary with my econ.
Okay.
So I joined in April of last year, but I didn't do anything. I didn't attempt to do anything until the end of July, almost beginning of August. And when I saw that I had got a check, I was like, it's on now, right? I made me a video and signed up 13 people that same day, just off a video that I made. So I was like, if I get this money, it's really on. You know what I'm saying? It's really on. And that's all I've been doing ever since. Like I ain't trying to brag or nothing like that, but like every Friday, I've been getting stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? I've been getting money just to play around with extra bread, all because I wanted to help my situation. I want to turn my life around. And the beauty of it is I'm helping people and I'm getting paid for helping people. I'm like, that's too easy. That's too easy. So that's what I do. Now, since I've done that, I've opened up two more businesses. I have a sports apparel company called Quit Never Athletics. I have a multimedia company. And I'm in school while everybody else on scholarship. I'm paying for my school out of pocket. You see me in this ugly uniform. I wouldn't wear this if I ain't have to, steel toe boots and all that. All because of a 49.95 opportunity. Like it is amazing. The value in it is second to none. I tell people all the time, if you understand, if you knew better, you would do better. If you knew the value and what it is you was getting, you'll hop on it with no problem. I was at an event that I was working at the other day with my multimedia company, recording some things, and the ladies were asking me about my econ because they were doing the elevator pitch. And so I did my elevator pitch in there, even while I was working. They were like, everybody stop writing. They were like, "Ooh, let me sign up for that." Now that sounded so good. And I was like, they were like, "Can we learn more about that?" So then I broke it down how it works. We were in a hotel. See, you got to get crafty sometimes when you're explaining stuff to people, because sometimes people like to hear a good story, right? So what I did was I basically broke it down. I said, my econ is like this hotel that we're in, right? I said, if I told you right now this hotel represents my econ, and every single room in the hotel represents a different strategy that my econ provides, a different incentive that my econ provides, right? So you got all these rooms, because you know when you join your business owner, now you get over 475 plus tax credits. So I broke it down as if it was a hotel. My econ is a hotel. People understand how valuable it is to have a hotel. I said, now I'm gonna sell you this hotel for $49.95, right? They were like, "Oh my God, that's cheap." "Oh yeah, let me get that. I need to get that now." I said, "You want to?" I said, "Why are you jumping all over this hotel that bad? If I'm gonna sell it to you for 40?" They were like, "Cause it's $49.95. I already know what I can do with a hotel for $49.95. I can make some. I can rent out a room for $49.95 a day, right?" So they just thinking about all the things they can do with a hotel and all the rooms in it, because the price of it is so cheap. Because if I would have said, "Give me $1 billion for this hotel," they would have been like, I can't do that. But since I said $49.95, it made them see the value. Why does the price on something determine whether you see the value or not? But since we think that way, since I said it's $49.95, they all wanted to get a hotel, right? So I told them this. I said, now check this out. You get the name that's on this hotel. It's the beginning of hotel chains, your own chain of hotels. You can go out here and sell hotels to everybody that you know, right? Wouldn't they be glad to get a hotel for $50 also? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And check this out. When they get a hotel, you're gonna get paid commission from them getting the hotel and running their hotel. They like, oh, sign me up. I sign up all of them. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it all just boils down to this. All I did was explain my econ with a story to them. I just tied my econ into a hotel. You can use a metaphor for my econ for anything. When people see the value that because what we're doing is helping folks. When you put the value in front of people and help them see that clearly, it's a no-brainer to them. They're ready to get involved, because guess what? Now, who doesn't want to take their credit score to a 750 plus? Who don't want to get an extra 200 to 800 on their check a month? You see what I'm saying? All these things will help you. I show people all the time, like we on cell phones right now, right? Me and you understand, you in my econ. Our cell phones is paid for by the government.
Oh,
You
by
see
the
what I'm saying?
pocket, baby.
We use the internet right now. My internet paid for by the government. You in your home right now. A certain square footage of your house, you writing it off. Things that we pay for anyway. I got 3 children, right? I don't go around trying to claim somebody else's kid on my taxes so I can split $1,000 with them. No, my kids are my employees. I feed them, clothe them, pay for their school anyway. I'm
Yep.
gonna get up to 12,000 per kid.
Yep.
That's 36 grand.
My baby
You
earned
see
way.
what I'm saying? They not playing the game right. Those of y'all that's on her live right now, y'all better learn how to play the game right. A lot of people love to say, "Well, I ain't got it right now," or "I can't afford 49.95." You can't afford not to do it. You can't afford not to do it. That's all of the more the reason why you should be doing this, because for every time you pay, when you pay 49.95 one time, right? And then it's 34.95 a month after that. If you multiply 34.95 times 11 plus 49.95, that's $434 and some change. Round it up to 435. Trust me, I know the math because I done done this. I done done this big time, right? It's a no-brainer. It ain't even $435 for the entire year. So every time you give me or give her 34.95, she gonna slide you 200 to 800. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. So if you just take the smaller number, 200, I give you $34 until I die. if you're gonna give me 200 back every time I give you 34. Wake up, people. I'm starting to believe that a lot of people don't know math. That's what I'm really starting to believe. A lot of people can't count. They don't understand equal then, greater than, and less than. You can't, because if you're not seeing the value in myEcon, you just gonna keep watching us grow, eliminate debt. Go, y'all see it. Well, if any of y'all on here, you can go on my page, you can go on my Instagram and everything. All you see is me and Said and our whole team. All we do is go city to city, turn up partying every single weekend. Only reason why I ain't go last weekend because I just started school and this something I've been wanting to do my whole life. I'm gonna finish my school and focus on that because they throwing a lot at me. I'm doing a whole lot of studying like I was back in school. Other than that, I'll be on the road right now because it's Thursday. We leave on Thursdays and come back on Tuesdays. The only day we work is really Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is a travel day, right? And we don't come back to Tuesday. Man, that's an amazing lifestyle. And guess what? We pop bottles. I can literally show you before last week, 5 straight days popping bottles in the club, riding in Bentleys and Lamborghinis and all this and G-Wagons. And guess what? The government pay for it all. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all we trying to show you is how to get the government. This is what we showing you. We showing you how to fire the boss you hate and get the government to pay for the life you love.
Show now. Say that one more time. I think they need to hear that for the people in the back.
we just trying to show you how to fire the boss you hate and get the government to pay for the lifestyle you love. So whatever it is you want to do in life, we gonna show you how to let the government pay for that, and you ain't got to answer to nobody. It's that simple. You don't have to answer to a soul. How many of y'all see? Some of y'all claim you're a boss. No, the boss is who's signing your checks. And if you ain't writing your own checks, then you not your own boss. No offense. Ain't nothing wrong with working a job, but a job is supposed to be the springboard to your dreams. And some of y'all live in nightmares. Your job is supposed to be the springboard to your dreams. Your job's supposed to fund your dreams. Instead, you letting it become a nightmare. How some of y'all been working a job 5+ years and still living check to check? So what you think gonna happen in the next 5 years?
Nothing's gonna
You see what
change.
I'm saying?
Hey,
It
LeVon.
ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna take up all your life, but I just, you invited me on.
They need to hear from somebody
Huh?
other than me. They need to hear
Yes,
from somebody other than me. Because
exactly.
I'm consistent. I go live every day. I talk about different things, and all they do is sit on my video timeline and do nothing. They ain't taking action because they overthinking it. It's a scam. It's one of those period things, right? Well,
Y'all know what scam. Y'all know what scam stands for, don't it? Those y'all that's on here, for those y'all to say, is it a scam? Scam stands for still confused about money. That's all it is. A lot of people still confused about money. I got a team. See, you are the beginning of your own team. And the name of my team is the Rich Team, right? Reason why my team is the Rich Team, RICH. It stands for Realize It Can Happen. See, it's not about money. It's about a mindset. The people on my team, we have changed our mentality. See, rich is not a situation. It's a mindset. Just like poor is a mind state.
Okay, so
Broke
I have somebody that is posting comments. He can't see your comments, Shauna. That's why he's not answering them. But since you want him to talk, I'm going to read your comment and what you said. You go, I don't need the government to pay my cell phone or internet, any of that. I need them to pay my rent, utilities, and car note. She also says that I don't understand how it works. So I sent her the link to listen to the video and the information so she can see how it works. But she don't want to go listen to the information, right? She just wants you to explain it to her. So I'll let you address that in whichever fashion you see fit.
Okay. I don't know this young lady, and I'm not I'm not a PC person, right? I'm not usually politically correct, but I'm not in the business of disrespecting people. But you said you don't need the government to do this, this, and this, but you need them to do this. I'm gonna break it down like this. I'll never forget. I remember when me and my wife had first started dating, right? And I would give her money for certain things, right? And then like she'll go do all this other stuff, and I'd be like, "Well, how you spend my money on this?" She'd be like, "Nah, I ain't spend that money on these shoes. I spent that money on this." Well, when someone is paying for something for you, they can apply that number to anything, right? So what I'm saying is, you might not need the government to pay a cell phone bill, internet, part of your more, but you want them to pay your rent. Well, if they paying yourself, you got to look at it like this: you got a certain amount of money that's coming out of your house every single month, right? I don't care what you apply the money to, it's still helping towards that principle, towards what's coming out of your home. So think about it. You're gonna pay a cell phone anyway. You might as well get your money back for it. You're gonna pay internet bill anyway. You might as well get your money back for it. So in other words, let's say we couldn't get the government to pay your rent, right? Let's just say that, even though we know we can. Now you're gonna turn down them paying for your cell phone and for your gas mileage and all this other stuff just because they're not gonna pay for your rent. No, you want to get back all the money you can in whatever way you can. And somebody gonna foot the bill on anything, foot the bill, right? So that's how. See, that's why I told you my team is rich team. Realize it can happen. You got to change the mentality. Does poor is a mind state. It stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly, and we do that all the time. And see, look at that. You about to pass over opportunity because you don't need your cell phone paid for. You don't need your internet paid for. Oh no, no, no. I need everything I can get paid for paid for. You see what I'm saying? That's that's how we got to start thinking. Now you eliminating debt. Now that extra 300 or 400 you done got back, right? That's a car note. That's another bill. Now your rent paid for. You see what I'm saying? Some of it paid for. I know 300 400 shouldn't cover nobody rent, but if let's say your rent is $1,000 and you save $400 from the other stuff, right? Now your rent on is $600. So we gotta stop being arrogant about this money, man. Like we gotta start taking advantage. We gotta start understanding that America is built off capitalism. Somewhere down the line, somebody taught us that that word was a bad word. Man, people gonna make money off you to the day you die. So why not start figuring out how to get money that you're spending anyway back in your pocket? Because guess what? Somebody gonna get it. Look, okay, if your money was laying out in the field, right, and you had the choice of who gets your money, who you gonna choose to get your money? The government or you? I'm pretty sure everybody say I want my own money. Well, why are you constantly letting the government have all your money and not pay for stuff? All right, check this out, and you can go look it up. Everything I say is facts. Go on the IRS.gov website and look at their documents and all that stuff. The government tells you themselves that you shouldn't even pay them taxes. You should take that money and invest and or eliminate debt.
I'm going to just kind of interject. If I send you a link and you want to know what your money is going towards, then take the time, the decency to listen to what I send you, because it will explain what you're paying $34.95 a month for. And if you don't feel it's worth your time to listen to the information, we're not on here to explain step by step. That's what a video is for you to get the information and listen to it. So again, I will send you the link and listen to it. If you still have questions after you listen to it, we'll be happy to answer them. But I don't understand, why is that so difficult for you to listen to? That's why we make videos, so that we have videos so that you can listen. And we don't have to keep doing
Exactly.
and explaining the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over every time somebody comes in the middle of the video, or maybe they had to step away or something happened and they missed this and they missed that.
Exactly. Well, check this out. Okay, you can see comments that I can't see. And so apparently people love, see, once again, we going back to mentality. When people say, what I'm gonna keep paying $34.95 a month for? Okay, so you mean to tell me that's like biting the hand that feeds you, right? But I'm gonna tell you what people don't understand. When we're greedy, we can't see, greedy people can't see that they imprison themselves, right? Um, it's like a Chinese little story that was told about these Chinese people. They had all this treasure, but they wanted to keep. They was trying to get all the treasure they can get, and didn't want to share it with anybody. So what they did was they put their treasure in the cave, and they put a dragon in the cave, and so couldn't nobody get it. They fed them all. They kept feeding them so he can get big, get super big, so no one can ever get in there and get it. But what they ended up doing was they made him so big that the treasure was trapped behind him. So now they no longer had access to it. You see what I'm saying? Greed will imprison us all. So when you join an opportunity that's so beautiful like this, and all you want to do is suck it dry, right? You trying to get what you can get out of it and run because you don't want to pay $34.95. Check this out. I wish we was on Zoom so I can show you my screen.
Why don't we schedule that and do a private webinar?
We gonna do that. That's why I can show you my screen. That's why I can show you some weekly check amounts and stuff. Look, they laugh at me at myEcon. I done told corporate, I said, I want to know who's in charge of taking the $34.95 out of my account every month. So I know who ass I need to kick if they fuck around and forget to take it out. Because you can take it out 3 times if you want to. Because you know how many people I'm making a residual income off of that's paying $34.95? And guess what? What it's paying for, you get a whole website, a whole back office. That stuff has to be maintained. Where can you start a business? Tell me this. That lets me know people who complain about paying $34.95 a month never been a business owner. Your overhead for any business gonna cost you 1,000 times more than $34.95.
Yep.
You ain't got to pay no light bill. You ain't got to run no website that's ran for you. You ain't got to monitor links, no none of that. All you got to do is send your link out and get people gonna sign up and you gonna get paid. All this handled for you. But guess what? And I don't mean no disrespect. I ain't trying to run none of your people off. Those of you that are already in myEcon on here, those are the type of people you really don't want on your team. Like, It's all right to turn people down. It's all right to say no. I'm going to tell you why. Not only will they, like, those type people, guess what they'll do? And nobody play with me like this. Because, see, for one, I got a mouth on me and I can bag up anything I say. I will dog your ass out if I ever hear you playing about myEcon, because I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
If you use the strategies, you ain't gonna worry about no $34.95. You gonna get paid. But if you somebody that try to come in myEcon and then want to holler, "Oh, he ain't work," no, you ain't work. That's all.
Oh, what happened? We froze up.
I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call, but I'm finna hurry up and get off of here. That's my call. But yeah, that just means you ain't work. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you apply yourself and just use these strategies, you're gonna develop a personal testimony. It's gonna be easy for you. But if you somebody lazy, looking for something to just fall in your lap, that don't work nowhere. So that's like me telling you, hey, you can have that car. I'm gonna give you my car, right? And if you go outside and come back in the house talking about the car don't work, I'm like, what you mean it don't work? Did you crank it up? Ah, my bad. I ain't try that. See, y'all don't even try to crank the car up and to say the car don't work. myEcon is a vehicle. You got to crank the vehicle up in order for the vehicle to take you to the destination you want to get to. Man, y'all gonna stop playing. See, when you love something, when something is doing something for you, think about the person that helps you more than anything in life. You'll take up for them. Y'all ain't gonna never play with myEcon. myEcon put money in my pocket. myEcon feed my kids. myEcon take care of my household. Don't ever play with myEcon. So Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for that $34.95. That's what your $34.95 going to.
Yep, yep.